So I wanted to tell you what happened last week. Two things I want to talk to you about. One has to do with the Dollar Tree Spring On collection, and then I wanted to tell you what happened last week. I keep thinking that I have days off. I keep thinking, oh, I only have a couple of appointments. And oh my goodness. So first, some guy is backing up into a car space. So my husband felt it was okay. Proceeded to go straight because there's a lot of space, and he was backing up. But out of nowhere, he decided to pull forward, and he hit the rear of our car. And one of them. He was kind of like looking kind of like thug like. He was dressed kind of like thug like. The other guy looked decent. But, he's like, I didn't even see you. Why did you go in front of us? Because you were backing up, we told him. He says, man, I didn't even see you. My car broke because of it. His license plate came clean off. And then our car got scratched above the wheel. He hit our right rear wheel. So it scratches above the metal of the wheel. And I was like, what, my husband, I was like, you hit us, he's getting all, and you hit us. Oh, we can say whatever we want to say. We can say whatever we want to say. So my husband's like, no, he called the police. Are you calling the police? Well, did I gotta come here? Like, he didn't want us to call the police, which I forgot to tell the Geico lady. And, because we had to call our insurance company, and immediately, so the cop came. He says, "Oh, I'm not really gonna report this. It's minor, and I don't want you both to get a ding. I'm not really." That's like they seem to say that. I realize when it's something really minor, and so he just exchanged our information, and the guy who was driving says, "Do you have insurance? Do you have insurance?" And the other guy went in, got his insurance, but when the cop came, it looked to me like the guy who owned the insurance made it look like he was the one who was driving the car. So obviously this other guy didn't want to give his information. So then, as soon as the police gave us the information, we called Geico right away. And we both have Geico, so the police said this is going to be an easy fix. And they wouldn't talk to Geico, and then they finally did talk to Geico, and then they tried to say it was our fault for going in front of them. So that was one thing that we were going through. And then my son was without a phone for 5 days. I had insurance. I have insurance for my phones. And the insurance company sent me a phone, and within a month, it starts acting up, and then it finally died within 6 weeks. So I went to call my telephone company and said, I need the information of the insurance, but unfortunately, you know how sometimes you get overseas people who don't really understand how it works, who don't really know how to communicate well, and that became a frustration. They're saying, your insurance isn't going to cover that. They're only good for like 2 weeks to a month. I'm like, no. I pay monthly for insurance, $12. I paid $112 as my deductible for this phone, and I expect to get a working phone. They always send you refurbished phones. They never send you new ones. This happened to me a few years ago, and every phone they sent me was bad. I couldn't even get it to start. And I was flipping out on them, and they finally bought me a brand new phone, an upgraded brand new phone too. So I thought we were going to have to do this again, but this guy says, AT&T will take care of you. They're going to send you a new phone. And they said, but you have to agree to wait 5 days for it or pay $15 for 2-day shipping. It was the weekend, so I figured, okay, so he was without his phone Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Phone comes on Tuesday, which was, I was trying to get things cleaned up. I wanted to do the swatches that day. Oh my goodness, what they did to me. The guy was being very careless, and instead of activating my son's phone, he deactivated my phone and gave my son my phone number. that was an all-day affair trying to get that fixed. And if I didn't keep calling them, I must have spoken to 6 people. Nobody could fix it. I said it took him 5 seconds to make this mess, and it's going to take hours to fix. Nobody could fix it, and they said, oh, it'll be done within 4 hours. 4 hours later, my phone is still not on. So I pay my bill on time, and I pay for insurance. I shouldn't have to go this. I've been a customer with them for, I think, like 20 years. I was, and I called back like about, I don't know what time at night, like maybe 8, and I can't remember the time, but it was getting late. I think it was more like 10, and they said they leave at 11. And he says, this should have been done already. I'm going to expedite this for you, and I'm going to stay with you until your phone is on. And he says it'll take about 30 minutes. So he expedited it, and it took like an hour because he had to do both the phones, and he finally got it fixed. But I'm going to talk to the phone company when I get that bill. They're going to have to compensate me. But this was like all going on last week. So my days off were, I did my video on Monday, and I didn't even get to upload it. I don't remember what was going on. That's why I uploaded 1, and then I uploaded 2. Oh, groceries. We had to do groceries. It was just, oh my God, it was so frustrating. And so then I had to take care of an appointment I had, and then I was finally able to do the swatches. I was trying to do them on Thursday, but I can't remember what happened that day. And then I had to do them on Friday. I think I was just mentally and emotionally exhausted. I was trying to finish cleaning the area that I wanted to use for the swatches. But anyway, that's why I couldn't get the swatches up on Tuesday like I said I would.